really cool ones.
This one's sleeping on my leg.
This what?
Taking a nap.
She's like yawning. Everybody settle down.
Hey guys, I am still in California. I've been so lazy this trip, which probably isn't a good thing, but I have been feeling super lazy. And now my laziness has gotten to the point where it is getting in the way of me having fun. I have tickets to Disneyland today. I guess I'm going at some point today. It's already 4 p.m. and I'm sitting in a bedroom talking to a camera. So for today's video, I got to go out to Prehistoric Pets and meet with Jay and make a video with them, and it was super fun. I realized while I was there that my caution level is non-existent. And if you don't understand what I mean, it's like when an animal strikes at you, you are fearful, or an animal that can strike at you, you're fearful around it. I don't react at all. Animals with big sharp teeth, you don't want to stick your hands around them. I do it anyway. And I'm not even trying to sound cool right now. I'm saying this is probably not the best quality in my life, and I may be predicting my death pretty early on in life. I'm just kidding, no animal is going to kill me, but I did realize that, like, I don't react to scary animals at all.
So what we got here are some ALDABRA tortoises. They're usually good eaters.
Okay.
Of course, they're going to take a minute to warm up and wake up. And
Of course. Just thinking about it.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. You are so welcome.
You know what I'll do real quick? I'm gonna take him out so
Okay.
he's a little bit nervous.
Okay.
Now, do you know much about this particular kind of tortoise?
I do not.
They're ALDABRA tortoises, and they get absolutely gigantic. These get about 1,000 pounds and about 900 to 1,000, and the Galapagos get bigger. You want to pull out? We'll pull out Frank. He's our movie
Who's
star.
Frank? Frank's a movie star?
From a show called Jessie.
Okay.
And a show called Bunk on TV on Disney Channel.
Okay.
You got you're here, you're famous, so we'll just have to break out
He
and
has
pull.
to meet all the people.
You ready?
I'm ready.
So there's Frank. Frank is, like we said, he's the big movie star, and we got him some food. So Frank loves to eat.
So what does he eat?
He eats chicken. We mostly feed him primarily chicken. He likes rats, he likes chicken, he likes anything. He'll even eat a kosher Frank if you get him.
Okay, yeah, okay.
We talked about a blue tongue skink. This guy would be one big blue tongue, huh?
Yeah, it's just a blue tongue on steroids. Pretty big.
But I heard a little rumor, you said you had a hedgehog.
I have three hedgehogs, which would just kick me out of
So
California.
she can't come to California,
Yeah.
she said, because my hedgehogs.
Yes, I couldn't leave them.
And earthquakes.
Yes, earthquakes too. If I bring my fish, they're gonna fall and they're gonna shatter on the ground.
There you go.
The first day I come, they're gonna be like
Frank
that.
has got one thing on his mind.
Hey Frank.
Loves to be petted.
Yes.
Food comes first.
There you go, Frank.
For most of you guys know Frank. He's pretty cool as Mrs. Kipling on Disney. Now Frank doesn't bite, but when we're feeding him, he can sometimes be a little bit crazy and hope that he's getting food. So what's your favorite pet at home?
That's like asking about what my favorite child is.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I can't pick a favorite. I love them all equally. Here you go, Frank. So how old is he?
Now Frank's about 14 years old.
Okay.
For a male, that's actually pretty old. They don't live as long.
Can you train him to like sit and stay?
No, you know, you probably could get. I could probably train him to do little stunts, but I didn't. He's always been kind of our pet, and I guess I don't train my dogs either. And,
you can taste my hand. I have another hand. We're good.
Typical animal person, right?
Yeah. He has some pretty gnarly nails. I think our nails are like the same size.
Look at his hands, the same size, literally.
Yeah.
So
he's heavy. I think he's heavier than I am.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Catch it up at least.
Yeah. This could be a good workout every day. Just carrying Frank.
We call it a primeval workout. Whoa, we caught one.
He's taking my scarf with me. Oh no, Frank is just wanting to come out. Scoot your face over, Frank.
Yeah, he loves to be petted and played
Stay.
with. That's his second funnest thing to do. His first funnest thing to do is eat. Alligator snapper down here.
Oh yeah.
These guys come out from almost your way, or maybe they do actually. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Trying to make him work for it a little bit.
Oh yeah. Get a good workout at least.
He ate a couple yesterday, so
Oh yeah.
he's a little bit lazy. He's tucked away over there, but he's big. We're gonna just give the alligators a little bit of food from this side. Normally, have them walk out over there.
Oh yeah.
If you'd like, you can actually feed him.
Sure thing.
The only thing you want to do is keep the red out of his mouth.
All right.
Hold it kind of that way.
Oh, no. He's coming all the way out for it.
Yeah, push him in a little bit. Oh, no, not with your hand, not with your hand.
There we go.
You smart. Oh, you very smart.
I didn't want to lose a hand.
I don't want you to lose a hand.
Have you ever lost a hand during filming? Had a really hard
that's good,
time.
right
there we go, finally. Made it through without losing my hand.
Making me nervous, guys.
I'm sorry.
So, when we do it, we'll just go a little bit different. Give it right there. There you go.
Yay! That one worked better. Hi. I don't have any more.
But anyway, these are American alligators, obviously. They're really, it's kind of funny, but when you're naturally good with animals, they're naturally good back.
Oh yeah.
So,
Until I lose my hand.
now, of course, you don't walk out in the wild. Ninja is a ninja.
Oh yeah?
He just shows up out of nowhere and all of a sudden your chicken will be gone. Ninja is a good grabber and hangs on really tight.
No extra
Here, Gomer. Oh, come on, Gomer. Let me sit on your head. Nope. Go back down. Gomer, sit down. Down. He doesn't know what sit down is because he's not a dog, but come on, quick show off. Come on.
He's trying, he's thinking.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he got it.
Look who's getting jealous over there.
Yeah.
That's Darth Gator, and he is absolutely,
Love the name.
he's the nicest guy in the whole bunch. People keep him as pets. Here we don't keep them as pets, and here they're very invasive. They can actually wipe out our environment, and so nobody should have one.
No.
Don't think you should have one.
No.
And you know what? When they get 1,300 pounds and want to eat you and your dog and your neighbor, you'll understand.
All right, so now we have some blue tongue skinks with us. If you're familiar with my channel, then you'll know that I have one myself. I have a northern blue tongue, so she's a little similar to this one here, but mine's a little bit smaller if you know her at all. And then here is an Indonesian blue tongue skink.
Saw a bunch of black ones over at a Thai park. We put a video up. It's really cool.
That's awesome.
Black ones, albino ones.
Awesome.
They were rad.
You can see this one's a female, and you can kind of see that she has a little nub for a tail. It's a little more stubbier than they normally are, and that's because she lost it and then regrew it. They lose their tails, they can regrow them. They just normally come back a little nubbier. Yeah, the best way to tell other than actually sexing them is to judge by the size of their head, if it's male or female. The males normally have the big, I don't know, it looks like they kind of have a bigger jaw almost, because it's further across. So.
Exactly. And of course, they get their name for that famous reason.
Sometimes if I pet underneath mine, she'll show her tongue.
You're gonna show off the tongue scum or dark blue. These ones here.
Now, is this a panther? What kind of
Correct, a panther.
Okay. Chameleon eyes actually remind me of my seahorses. My seahorses have the same chameleon eyes. They can rotate them all over to look for food.
Seahorses are cool.
Yeah.
If I was a fish guy, I would have to have seahorses.
Oh yeah.
Do you breed your seahorses?
I tried once and I failed terribly. So yeah.
Well, there's always another try.
Yes, there's always another try.
They don't want to get eaten by anything running around the ground. Look at that. Got
Okay. Okay. All right. Now that's my
It
eye.
has they don't change colors like completely. What they do is change the variation of the colors. It's pretty cool. And this is a boy.
Yeah, like right now you can't even tell he's on me.
Yeah. He likes
Well, see, he's on the camouflage
I was gonna say, he
shirt.
likes
You
the
can't see
camouflage.
him. You can't see him. Where'd he go?
Home sweet home. Where's my worms? Son, you have a ball python?
I don't have a ball python, and I
You
can't.
need a ball python.
I can't because my mom is terrified.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You already told me that.
Yeah, she'll think that this will kill me in my sleep.
You never heard of it?
Yeah,
But
yeah, never.
Have
See,
second
look,
thoughts.
It's so cuddly, Mom.
it's so cuddly.
Look, Mom.
They're like the #1 pet snake in the world.
Yes.
The only thing people don't like about them is they're extremely boring sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, their name ball python comes from their phrase that when they get scared, they ball up. So literally, they're just the shyest snake on earth, just about.
I love snakes. I get to hold them. I used to work.
Mom,
at a pet
come
store,
on,
so
Mom.
come on.
Let's think about this. Just
on.
maybe just a ball python.
Just a ball. I mean, it's look how small it is.
For all you out there that need to talk your mom into, or your dad into having a pet snake, ball python, I will approve it.
It's approved.
You guys are following us.
Oh, I will.
One, bring the titanium. Okay, Taylor.
Yes.
So this is what we specialize in. I'll show you a couple really colorful things.
All right.
We're about big snakes. This is what we do. I have crazy videos out there where it didn't just go just right. She's actually being a little grumpy this morning. I'm not sure why, but I don't know.
She's gonna take me down. It's gonna happen.
So anyway, this is one of our decent sized one, not gigantic. This is actually one of the world's first snakes. Special genetics, they don't all look like this. Every snake we work with is special genetics. We have albinos that have orange on them. This is an albino sunfire, lavender, so it's got 3 things going on. Bring over that big one over here.
Yeah, we're not just doing one.
No, one's not enough.
One's not enough.
Nah, not even close. Nobody has any of these out your way, right?
No,
So this
they
is
really
actually a titanium, which is another look.
I think we should still bring one more in too.
So,
We don't have enough.
unfortunately, the last
that
one,
brave one.
the last one's not acting like it wants to be part of this whole show, but we're gonna bring her in anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they like being on top of each other?
I've never asked one.
Okay.
But I will tell you that after being on top of each other, if they're the right sex, we end up with a bunch of eggs, and we'll show you some babies. So apparently they might like it.
Yeah, they might like it just a little.
These are girls. I'm gonna bring nothing but girls out. A male actually can give a pretty good bite. And the females typically are more like, go away, we don't. Here's a big one right here. This is a big one. I don't think this one's gonna hang out very long with us.
Yeah.
But we're gonna just
We're gonna try.
You're known for being the biggest snake guy, so
Yeah.
I gotta have a.
You gotta have the biggest snake. Have
That's
to
all
live
there
up
is
to your
it.
name.
Otherwise, what the heck do we do?
Even if it bites my face
I
off, you
can't-
just have to live up to the name. That's what's most important here.
All reticulated pythons are all the same kinds, and we're gonna show you a rainbow of them in a few minutes. But I thought we'd take a minute and show you guys some really cool ones. Get it out, girl.
Get it out.
There you go.
So how old are these?
Now this one here is about 10 years old. This one here is about 9 years old. This one here is about 12 years old. So they're all different ages and they're all different colors, but they're all reticulated pythons.
At what age do they reach the full size?
Well, actually, the full size is determined by how much they eat.
Okay.
To be honest, we could have this snake be 6 feet long.
Okay.
So the size they actually get is determines how much food they eat. What do they feel like to you?
They
Tell
feel
everybody,
really
tell
good.
all the people that aren't around snakes.
They're not. People always think snakes are slimy. Snakes aren't slimy. I don't know the right way to describe it. It's smooth.
Smooth.
It's smooth.
I don't like to say this, but it reminds me of a really expensive wallet.
It does. Unfortunately, sometimes
That's
that
why
is
people
the case.
spend
Yeah.
all that money on these poor animals.
Yes.
And then, you know, I mean,
So if you can't feel one of these, just feel a wallet, but don't buy it.
Cold-blooded, of course, and cold-blooded just means that they have no ability to create their own heat. They actually incubate their eggs. They have they can shake their muscles and create a little extra heat, which is kind of amazing because they're cold-blooded despite all that. Pythons take care of their babies, their eggs, which is really rare for snakes.
Yeah.
I think we better go see the grand finale.
Okay. What's the grand finale?
A rainbow of babies.
A rainbow of babies.
Yep.
Well, see, Mom, these are perfectly safe, Mom. We can have one, Mom.
Nobody has to die.
No one has to die.
Okay, well, we can't leave here, Prehistoric Pets, without some absolutely crazy colored snakes that nobody's ever seen in the world. We've got these cows. This is a crazy rare snake.
Wow.
Only one in the world. His name is Rogue One. This is a Sunfire, Mochino, Het for Titania. There's all kinds of crazy firsts in the world. This is look at the color in that.
That one's pretty. That one's nice. That's nice.
All these snakes don't even exist in the wild. This here is a Super Tiger Sunfire Mochino.
Yep.
You guys have a favorite one? I got a whole bunch of favorite ones. The problem is I have too many favorite ones. This one is unpredictable. And actually it is becoming predictable, but
Yeah.
that's okay. When you're this good looking, I guess you gotta do stuff like that and get away with it and still be considered somebody's favorite. Look what we had hatch in the last couple days. We put them together. We're gonna separate them out right now. We just put them together a minute ago so you guys could see all the babies. And that's what comes from those big females that we had out when you put them together like we talked about.
You get baby snakes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to check out Jay's channel at Prehistoric Pets TV, and that's really it. Just turn on our notifications, and make sure to leave a comment with what your favorite animal was in this whole thing. Let me know which ones y'all liked best. So thank you guys for watching. Also make sure to check my description. There will be a link to his channel and all of his awesome stuff. So thank you guys.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
Come on, girl. I want to get a really cool.
We all know California is just so beautiful. Well, look at my view. That's it. That's all I got. But anyway, I had a great time over at Prehistoric. Anyway, I had a great time over at Prehistoric Pets, and I got to meet Jay and all the lovely people that work over there, and it was really nice meeting everyone. And I just had a fantastic time. So thank you for having me, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video and everything we filmed while we were there. But anyway, I'm gonna go get this video posted, and then I'm gonna hit the Disneyland parks for a little bit, and then I'm coming back to my hotel, sleeping, waking up, and going home. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment with what your favorite animal was, like I said, and leave a like. Leave a like. And like I said, make sure to check out Prehistoric Pets TV, which is in my description. California Taylor is signing out.
You smart. You very smart. Genius. I love you. You smart.